Okay, now let's listen to exercise 3, ask and answer. Number 1, if it had been a holiday yesterday, what would you have done? 2, if you had found some money yesterday, what would you have done with it? 3, if you had gone to bed at 3 a.m., how would you have felt this morning? 4, if you hadn't understood the lesson, what would you have said to the teacher? Imagine this situation happening and try to think of the results or your reaction. Look at this example. If it had been a holiday yesterday, what would you have done? I would have played basketball with my friends. Pause the video, think of for a moment, and write your own ideas. Okay, ask and answer. Where do you think this picture was found? In a cave or in a river? 2. How old do you think it is? 80 or 8,000 years old? Take a moment to look at this picture. Okay, I hope your guesses are correct. For number 1, it was found in a cave. Number 2, it's 8,000 years old. Wow, amazing. Now we're gonna learn how to give dates you're not sure of. You're not sure of. Here are some expressions. Dinosaurs lived about 65 million years ago. So we use here about. About. We think that people first lived maybe 250,000 years ago. So we think maybe. I'm not sure. Another one. I'm going to talk to you about some people who lived almost 8,000 years ago. Next one. In around 8,000 BCE, before Christ era, people began farming in North Africa. In around, in around. So, did you notice these expressions? Study hard and practice them by heart. Exercise 4. Work in pairs. Ask and answer using expressions from the function book. Okay, so here we're going to ask and answer together with pairs. You can use Facebook app or Telegram to communicate with your friends about this exercise. Number 1, when dinosaurs live. 2, when people first live. 3, when people begin farming. 4, when stone age. 5, when dinosaurs die out. So look here at this example. About when did dinosaurs live? They lived about 65 million years ago. Use this example as a model and do the rest of the questions. You can again communicate with your peers using a Telegram group or WhatsApp group, or you can follow us on the link I sent you on our YouTube channel, Royal Mansour Royal channel on YouTube. You'll find the link, follow it in a comment. Now Listen for exercise 1. What do you know about these animals? Work in pairs and do the quiz. You can use the internet to find information. 1. Which of the following can't hippos do? A. Swim. B. Walk. C. Run. 2. How many hours a day do some lions sleep for? A. 5. B. 10. C. 20. 3. How long does a baby giraffe have to wait before it can run? A. 1 hour. B. 10 hours. C. 2 days. 4. How fast can a zebra run? A. 20 kilometers per hour. B. 40 kilometers per hour. C. 65 kilometers per hour. 5. When do crocodiles wait by rivers with their mouths open? A. When they're hot. B. When they're thirsty. C. When they're hungry. So you can use the internet and work with your bears to find the answers. You can communicate with each other using again our the link I sent you on our YouTube channel or via Telegram or WhatsApp group. Take a moment to do this quiz. The answers are number 1A, number 2C, number 3B, number 4C, number 5A. I hope all the answers are correct, and I hope you enjoyed this exercise searching online. If you got from 3 to 4 correct, you're good. If you got 5 correct, you're great. Amazing. Like awesome. Okay, listen for scan this code to find out more about one of the following: lions, giraffes, zebras, crocodiles. 2. Find out you're gonna find out these where they live, what they look like, what they eat, any other interesting information. 3. Make a poster, a PowerPoint presentation, or a magazine article about them. Okay, now look at this. It's a hippo. Okay, we're gonna read about hippos. Hippos live in Africa. They live in Africa. They like water and spend about 16 hours a day in rivers or lakes. They live in big groups of 30 or more. They are very large animals with big heads and small ears. They can weigh more than 4,000 kilos and are usually about 1.6 meters tall. Hippos eat about 35 kilos of grass a day, and they also eat fruit. They walk for up to 10 kilometers every night, which is when they look for things to eat. Amazing. Hippos are amazing creatures. Now, I want you to take the time to do this and know more about hippos.
Preview. Preview.
Now with the review, now you can talk about animals from the past. Complete the text using these words: died out, erupted, meteorite, theories, volcanoes. Number 1 is done for you. Why did dinosaurs, number 1, die out? They are different to space. Some scientists think that number 3, space hit the earth. On that there were many. 4, space, which 5, space, so there was no sunlight. Both the video, take your time to answer. Now let's check the answers together. I hope all your answers are correct. Number 2, theories. Number 3, meteorites. Number 4, volcanoes. Number 5, erupted. Now with exercise number 2, use the third conditional match to make third conditional sentences. We got 2 columns. I'm gonna help you to read them. And number 1 is done for you. For the first column, number 1, if I hadn't gone to the village on holiday. 2, if I had lived thousands of years ago. Number 3, if I hadn't seen the documentary. 4, if I had followed you into the cave. Okay, let's move to the next column. A, I would have seen zebras and giraffes in Egypt. B, I would have seen the drawings on the walls. C, I wouldn't have seen so many beautiful birds. D, I wouldn't have learned all about dinosaurs. Number 1 is done for you. It's matched with with letter C, which is I wouldn't have seen so many beautiful birds. Okay, pause the video, take the time to match. Make sure that the sentences make sense. Okay. Let's check the answers. For number 2, letter A. For number 3, D. For B. I hope all your answers are correct. Okay, for the last exercise, talk about numbers you are not sure of. Exercise 3, answer the questions using the words in brackets. Number 1, how many hours a day do hippos spend in rivers? Used almost. 2, how heavy are hippos? Use about. 3, how much grass do hippos eat? Use round. 4, how many kilometers do hippos walk every night? Use I think maybe. Pause the video and try to answer. Okay. For number 1, they spend almost 16 hours a day in rivers. Number 2, hippos weigh about 4,000 kilos. 3, they eat around 35 kilos of grass a day. Number 4, I think they walk maybe 10 kilometers a night. Perfect. For the last thing today, or word building skills, sometimes the noun form is the same as the verb, but sometimes you need to add a suffix. You know what is a suffix? Suffix is some letters added at the end to change the form of speech, or in other words, to change like from verb to noun. Okay, so let's see. We got here the verb cause and the noun cause as well. To cause something is the verb, but to this is the cause of the illness. Cause here means the reason. For head is a noun. The act of hitting someone is a verb, but the noun, the head itself. Begin and beginning. Here, notice the use of suffix to form the noun from the verb. The verb here, begin, means to start. To transform this verb into a noun, we add the suffix, which is ing, and before putting ing, we should double the final letter, which is n, because begin ends in consonant, vowel, consonant. So the noun is beginning, the start itself. Next example, which is build. Build is a verb, the verb of constructing something, and the building is the construction. Like building is a house, for example. The house is a building. Okay, thank you for watching me. I hope this video was so informative about this lesson and you got the most benefit of it. Please study hard, stay home, and stay safe. With you was teacher Marwa Shazli. Good luck, everyone.